What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video. In this video, we are back with Maruzensky. Nothing really much changes. Same parents, same setup. Everything's pretty much the same. We're just doing the last minute trainings before the CM this weekend. One of those, along with the half anniversary. So we're just going to pretty much just try our best, the CM, with whatever we have. Same setup, 2 speed. Whoop, this is not even the right one. 2 speed, 1 wise, 1 guts, and 1 power, and the Yayoi friend card. And that is going to be pretty much it for the setup. Pretty much the same thing since last week, since the beginning of the prep of the CM. So we're just going to get this started, load it up and all that. But before we do jump into the training and the comments, if you guys haven't joined a circle or you guys are looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It will let me know that you sent a request. Go to the comment section and just let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I know who's who in the list, and then I can accept you and make sure that's you who gets into the circle rather than someone else. Although we have been getting a lot of requests, mainly from possibly just from random Japanese accounts, but there are some that has like English names that I'm just like, I don't know yet. I don't know. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the circle. We'll go more into detail, I guess, during the half annie or next week, one of those. But let me load the comments real quick. Okay, while that's loading, let's do the first 2 turns as usual. So I haven't really had any luck in training, I'll be honest. Yesterday was pretty bad for me. I think I had more failed trainings. So I kind of just, after like the 3rd failed training out of the 5, I was like, maybe I'll take a break. When I say failed trainings, because either I had two failed trainings in game or during the training, or the stats just seemed low, just like But other than that, let's get started with the comments. The first one is going to be from Nova. The charm of Musume for me is just the fact that you can actually interact with your characters rather than just get them via gacha and leave them in the storage to rot. Other gachas I play is simply just that. I think that's majority of gachas, if you think about it. Because not a lot of them really have that kind of interaction with the characters in the game. At least that's how I feel for like the general gacha games. You normally don't get the sense of being able to interact with them, or, you know, just see them in your face this whole time, just like how Maruzensky is here in Pretty Derby. I will say, Snowbreak in a way has kind of broken apart from that. I would say because, I guess, of the whole dorm thing, you have a chance to kind of see them outside of the field and all that. Kind of get to know them. You get them some gifts. And they even added like a health center where you can, it's gonna sound wrong, but you give them a massage too. All I can say. Yeah, it's called the health center, so I don't know what else to say. It's to help them relax. And then obviously they do have like the skins and all of that. You have them in the main menu. I mean, I think Snowbreak did an okay job with the whole interaction thing. But at the same time, I don't necessarily think about it too much. I mean, having played so many gacha games, it kind of just feels normal. So I don't really necessarily think that they're just there to rot. They're just there. I think a good game, like for me, like the recent games that I've been playing, or the current games that I've been playing, so to speak, like Star Rail has done a great job on giving me, or not giving me, but like making sure that I have options for, especially for the end game content. And also the other stuff. And then Zenless. For me, Zenless still feels like the same as Star, where I feel like I'm better off just using the elements. So it gives me more of a diversity of characters to use rather than just sticking to the same old same old. If I'm just doing dailies, I'm definitely just gonna keep using the same team. I'm probably my strongest team most likely, unless yeah, most likely daily should be fine. But if I'm doing like probably like Shibuya Shiyu defense, then I'll probably lean towards more to elements and all that. That's just me personally. That's just how I started the game. I never really, I mean, I'm still playing the characters that I want. It's just it's just using the different types of characters, I guess. There might be some bond stories here and there, but never to the extent that Uma literally forces you to stare at the same Uma for 40 minutes and see them do weird things like farming and eating ice cream. There's a charm to that I can't explain properly. Well, the difference is Uma's just that type of game. Uma is just that type of game. I mean, most games you're running with teams and all that, and you don't necessarily have this kind of interaction with the characters, so two different games, or two different types of games, obviously. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some games similar to the training simulation style of Pretty Derby. I think the Blue Lock game, if you guys are familiar with Blue Lock, oh, my game froze. The Blue Lock game, I think, has that same training, but I don't want to play that. Let me go restart the game. I even made sure that I restarted the game before recording, but oh well. Give me a sec, guys. Anyways, now that that has been done, I'm back. But continuing on with Nova's comment, who says a money mule has to be a fun game? Genshin was the most obvious mule because it was making tons, and really Hoyo didn't have to bother implementing a lot of features. HSR is probably the result of all that funding, so Uma will have to be around longer, but side games should come up with something better sooner rather than later. Like Uma can still be around, but I think making new gachas like Hoyo is a good business move. The side effect, of course, is creating more gacha addictive homeless people. Well, for me is like, I don't necessarily care if it's a money mule game or not. Obviously, I play the Hoyo game, so, but I don't necessarily care about Genshin as much as Star Rail and Zenless. That, like I said, Genshin is the lowest out of the three. If we're gonna talk about those three, when it comes to keeping me in the game longer, we've already talked about. I don't need to go into detail about that again. But for me, I mean, obviously we play these games because we want to have fun with it, and I'm not gonna play a game if I'm not having fun with it. Obviously, I'm still having fun with Genshin enough to keep me playing it. I honestly still have no issues around it. It's just there's not much to do. So yeah, but HSR, yeah, yeah, it would probably most likely be the result of the funding being that it was the game that came out after Genshin. And then Zenless after that. I mean, you could say that both Zenless and Star Rail was because of Genshin. But the success of Star Rail was in the first year compared to Genshin, in my opinion, was way better than Genshin. They were way more successful. I feel like they were able to entice more people to play their game. I don't know. I just feel that's the way I felt. Just due to the, I don't know, like, what was it, January or December when they had that like ad or something that they recorded in Vegas. I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah. As for Uma, I mean, if you think about it, Uma has been out as long as pretty much nearly as Genshin. Literally just a couple months away. If you think about it, Genshin's having their 4th anniversary, right? 4th? Or is it 5th? I'm actually 4th anniversary. Yeah, that's right. I don't know why I doubted myself. 4th anniversary, and that's on next month, while Pretty Derby is in February of next year. So they're not that far apart. If we're talking about like Genshin being a money mule, and then Uma being the money mule, so, or being a money mule for side games. So definitely Uma would have to be longer to even if they want to stay around longer. But the comparison to Genshin's kind of, because I'm pretty sure the start of Genshin, first year at least, hands down, beats Pretty Derby by a long shot. Pretty sure it did. Well, Kama Musume is just a placeholder. If Side Games came up with another IP that could be as enticing, then I'll take it. So far, Side Games hasn't tapped into the open world market. You could say Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is a bit closer to open world, but not like a gacha akin to Genshin and WoWa. Not sure what Side Games is cooking, to be honest, and part of me thinks maybe Side Games just doesn't have that much of ambition. I think based off their decisions, it sounds like either they do have ambition, but their decision making is just horrible. And then when it comes to when it comes to releasing the games outside of Japan, I guess, right, Nova? As for games in general for them, I don't really play anything else from Side Games. Or have I? Let's see. Shadowverse, never played it. Did I? No, okay. Pretty Derby, obviously. Oh, these are titles in development. Well, either way, Shadowverse, I guess they're coming up with another Shadowverse. I haven't heard any of these. Well, let me scroll down to what they actually have released. I guess smartphone apps. Well, I have played Princess Connect, but I don't play it anymore, so I won't count it. Nope, I have not heard. Grand Blue Fantasy I've obviously heard of, it's just I never played it. Wait, they made... Oh, I don't play it anymore, it's just in my phone. I didn't know they made one of the rhythm games I played. Well, that's surprising. I'm curious, what console games besides Grand Blue Fantasy and I guess the upcoming Pretty Derby game? Yeah, I haven't really played much from Side Games as a whole. I've heard of Grand Blue Fantasy, but that's probably pretty much as far as I can go. Do that and we'll just chill. And then we'll just do this. Oh, Shushu, you just need help with support cards. The Umas alone can't get you to UD or UC. You just need some better cards and maybe some parent training, and that's it. I, for one, probably won't parent train because I just don't have the time. No, I'm the same boat. I can't parent train because of the same reason. Support cards, definitely, but that's all I can say. That is all I can say. I'm more in the camp of swiping when I'm raging. The dude appearance in both Wu and Zenless made me rage. The dudes made me this way and they are to blame. Go away, dudes. I mean, that's all you. And me personally, I don't have any issues if I do end up pulling them. Do I want to pull them? Most of the time, no. Most of the time, no. But they are part of the game and I can't necessarily complain about it because it's already been done. It's already been done. And rage swiping? I don't know how I feel about that either. It's just basically swiping to make yourself feel better and whatever makes you happy. After getting the big cop chick and small cop chick, I might go for the samurai chick you mentioned that was Ice. Well, the next patch includes 2 other chicks that I want to pull too. So many chicks and not enough time to grind rocks, man. Well, that's what you get when you don't want to have dudes be released. I mean, most of the games, if you think about it, are primarily have female characters. So I don't know. I don't know why you want them to why you're like this. I don't know why you're like this, but I'm just gonna let it be. Then a continuation of the same comment into the replies. Nikki has a collab with Evangelion, and I'm like, I have no idea what Evangelion is. Well, in my opinion, it's probably the best, if not, well, one of the best, if not the best known mecha anime out there. Sure, you have Gundam. I never watched Gundam. Because I never was into Gundam. But let me continue on with the comment. But my cousin said 8-6 or something is the best anime he's seen. Let me finish this. Or let me finish the whole mecha part, I guess. Or just finish the replies. We'll just see. I'll just hold... There's mecha involved, and I'm like, I'll just hold off on that for now. You know, it really sucks that Nikki has all these collabs. But I'm not personally... Okay, I was making sure it was the next turn. Personally invested in those anime. Chainsaw Man, Nier Automata, ReZero, and Evangelion. Well, Nier Automata was technically just a video game to begin with, but it became an anime later on. Pretty sure it did. Pretty sure it did. Yeah, I literally just put Nier Automata anime and it's right there. And it looks like they have a total of the 19th episode coming out this week in season 1. At least I think this is season 1. I think we're good here. Let me... Are we here? I think I'll just use a date. The one collab in Neural Cloud with Steins Gate was the one I liked the most out of all the other collabs in other gacha games. I feel like the FOMO factor doesn't really affect me when it comes to collabs I care little about. I missed opportunity for sure when they could have just collabed with Blue Archive. Speaking of collab, Uma has never done one in their own game. Not sure if they'll ever do, but if they do it, then I want to collab with, well, I'm not sure which IP would fit in the world of Uma. Very true. And then Tanoki had responded. Hold on, let me see. Okay. It says, yep, my distaste for mecha surpasses my disdain for most action shows. Only thing more boring than watching 2 characters fight is watching 2 of them fight while I can't see their emotions 70% of the time. Fair enough. That is actually fair reason. Well, let's see. In my opinion, 8-6 is really good as well. But yeah, it is a mecha anime, but you do get to see their emotion. I mean, a lot of mecha anime that, I mean, at least the ones I've seen, they're not necessarily focused like heavy, like I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that because it's been a while since I've seen the old ones that I've seen. Like I only seen a few. I haven't seen too many because I'm not really too into mecha animes as well. It's just the ones I've chose are apparently the ones that are pretty good, or like, you know. But the ones I've seen is Gurren Lagann, or however you guys Gurren Lagann, however you guys want to say. I heard it said like a few different ways. Obviously, Evangelion, I had mentioned it. Honestly, and like I said, it's probably the most popular mecha anime. Probably my personal opinion. 8 was really good though. That's the other one, and then there's Code Geass. I know there's Ghost in the Shell, but I've never seen that one. And then SSS Gridband, never seen it as well. So I know there are mecha animes, but they're just not my cup of tea as well, except the ones I've seen are actually the ones that I actually don't mind. And if anything, Evangelion also doesn't necessarily focuses too much on, or they don't have like a heavy focus on the mechas. At some point it kind of becomes like a horror psychology in a way. Yeah, it gets pretty messed up the more you get into the series. So I don't know. It all depends on you. But mechas, yeah, I do agree that they're not the greatest anime out there, but obviously people out there do love them. And that's all. That's pretty much it. As for, I haven't seen Chainsaw Man, although I did hear a lot of, well, manga-wise, I did hear a lot of good things about it. Anime-wise, I haven't really heard, surprisingly, I haven't heard too much, because normally I would. Near Automata, I already talked about that. I didn't play the game, nor did I do have the game, I think. Do I have it on my PC? Where is... Let's see. I know for sure it's not in my Steam. I'm just checking if I actually do have it. If I don't, then I don't need to talk about it. I'm pretty sure I don't have it at the same time. I don't know why a part of me feels like I do have it when I don't. Unless I'm just blind and I just don't see it. But the only reason why I was checking my Epic Games library because... Hold on, I want to use this. Because Epic Games gives away free games here and there. I've gotten a lot of games out of it. Like games that I haven't bought in the past that I wanted to play. So, in my opinion... The funny thing about that is I never even found time to play it. That's the crazier part is I got the games that I wanted to play for free. I just didn't find time to play them. But ReZero and Evangelion, out of the four that you mentioned, I have watched. ReZero I actually do like. I mean, it was just I watched it because it was your isekai anime, but I do like it. I do like it. Although I didn't see the latest season. That's all on me, but I just haven't seen it. As for the FOMO factor, yeah, I'm the same boat. If it's a collab I don't necessarily care about with an IP, especially I don't know or care about, I necessarily wouldn't even bother. Oh yeah, we've talked about the Pretty Derby not having a collab since ever. And I think they'll just never will, honestly. The best they got is probably a game that... I don't know. I don't even know how you would collab with Pretty Derby, to be quite honest. I'm just being real. I don't know. Then, yeah, Tanoki's is pretty much the same thing. But understandable. But understandable. Because it just seems like it makes sense. If you want to see the emotions of the character, plus if you think mecha, you also think action is part of it as well. It's kind of like a oh no, I clicked it, guys. Looks like this run is dead because of that. It was a force of habit. I normally don't lose that race, but oh well, I'll just do an extra training like I always do anyway. But thank you, Tanoki, for responding. We'll go on to Nova's next comment. Where are we? For the League of Heroes, did they release information yet on what the racetrack will be? I guess I should start prepping because I don't know what to train these days. Better get a head start since one training per day is a slow grind. Well, I mean, they usually announce it like a month before. I know for a fact this time around I didn't mention it, but Tanoki had saved me the time by responding to the comment and saying Kyoto 1600 turf, so mild distance turf, Kyoto racetrack. There you go. Thank you, Tanoki, for that. Should I just rest? I'm gonna just rest. Yeah, a sec, I just want to fix something real quick. Should be good. The next, I think this is the last comment from Nova. Yeah, the last comment from Nova says, oops. For Global Uma, I'll just make up my mistake and pull for Ramino end card. Yeah, like 2 years later. That might be the one regret I still have today. The other small regret is pulling for Kita's speed card without knowing that she's fallen off as so drastically. I'm still gonna pull for the Kita speed card because she didn't fall off until pretty much 2 years of her being around. So I still think that's good usage out of her, especially because she gets released. I believe she got released in the first half anniversary. Her card has been like pretty good until like last year. So I'm still gonna pull for the Kita card regardless. Like, I know there are still cards that are still pretty good to use. Like, the Kita card is still pretty much, as you can say, as good as probably using the Super Creek Stamina card. Because that one's been around since the beginning of the game, and obviously there have been better Stamina cards released since then. It's just, if you haven't and you don't have any other better ones, then obviously, just like myself, I'll keep using it. So yeah, I mean, what other cards? I mean, I've used Kita speed card since I got it, so still using it. And I will still say it. Still doing me a darn good job. It may have fallen off, but that's only because you're spoiled with better speed cards. I will say it. You're spoiled with better support cards, and I'm gonna stick with it. I'm sorry if for like 2 seconds I didn't make it a safe place, but I just had to be real. I just had to be real. And that is pretty much it from Nova. Thank you for all the comments, Nova. And Tanoki for responding. Let me actually refresh to see if Tanoki had posted a comment because I saw replies but no comments. No, alright. I think top would be fine here. Or I probably should have went bottom. I think that just gave Charming, and Charming is not necessarily the thing I need right now, as I have all my bonds up, but oh well. I hate when... I'm just gonna do it, I don't care. Since I already did mess up the run in a way. Well, anyways, the next comment is gonna be from Eugen. Speed's been going good. I just don't know how much more I want to do, because I want to go work on the other stats. Anyways, You just comment. Oh no, not the dub again. Though you know my stance and reason about that. Yeah, we have talked about it already. I'm just saying though, if they really wanted to test their Pretty Derby in the global market, they should have gone with the anime first rather than the game, because they had the time. They could have dubbed season 1 and see if they wanted to continue with it as a dub, obviously. And with that, they could have had probably an earlier decision to release global or not. That's just my stance in it. Obviously, if they had dubbed it, I probably would have watched it dubbed and subbed because I want to see the differences. I don't necessarily do that for every anime I watch. I only did it for like the ones who were subbed for the longest, and then next thing you know, they had a dub later on. I don't really remember those anime anymore. I kept hearing you mention Dokkan or something about gacha. I don't have any idea what it is. I tried to search it. And I see it's Dokkan. So it's a Dragon Ball Z game? No idea. Yeah, it is a Dragon Ball Z game. And it is probably the gacha game that taught me to not necessarily be much of a... or care about my... No. It just basically made me the gacha player I am when it comes down to me pulling on banners, I guess. Or at least my attitude towards it is different, because I got so used to getting shafted and just not getting the character I want, or for the longest in Dokkan, because they have no pity system for that, at least to get the banner character at the same time. So yeah, I'm not saying that I don't feel bad whenever I get like a pull I don't want and all that. Obviously, I will have some kind of bad emotion towards it. It just doesn't bother me as much, where it's like visibly noticeable, I guess. But what about the possible release, either 2 or 3, just like on the 3rd anniversary? 2 or 3? 2 or 3. What do you mean? Like, hold on, I'm probably just being dumb right now. I'm pretty sure you're talking about releases, but I'm trying to figure out what 2 and 3. Because I'm pretty sure the half anniversary was just Duramente. Unless you're counting Transcend and Minecraft, because that basically falls within the whole month. Because for me, I didn't know they were considered anniversary characters. For me, it was just Duramente. That's why when I said the past half annies, I didn't count the new scenario characters, because even though they were released within the month that the half annies release, I didn't necessarily count them because they were more scenario characters to me. Whereas like we go to the Annie characters, we had Mr. CB, and that was pretty, in my opinion, that was pretty much it. I don't know if you counted Daichi Ruby or Simbly Chris as well. Whereas the first anniversary, it was what, Daya and Kita. That one was actually, well, I guess, yeah, if you think about it that way, then yeah, I guess. No, because it was just released a week after Kita was released. So I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, Eugen. I'm actually not sure what you mean by 2 or 3, because I'm feeling that you may have I don't know if Transcend and Minecraft counts, but if they do, then I wouldn't say so. But with the changes, with 4 new voice actors joining the the stream and all that, and I don't know, Nova speaking it in possibly into existence, there could be 2 characters this time. um Um, but Orfurv might be out. I haven't seen her on race, but Gentle Donna is a really high candidate. Yeah, I have seen her in the race. It's usually the ones that you can see in like the races, and then you'll pretty much have a good idea who could possibly get released. Because obviously they're in the game already. Although I'm kind of surprised. Am I surprised? Yeah, I kind of am because Gentle Donna and all that. But whatever. Then maybe the blue one from Special Week's Lineage. Oh, Cesario it is? I'm not sure if it's Cesario. It sounds right, but I'm not sure. Just like I mentioned on the 3rd anniversary live on the live 5 Uma appearance. But yeah, if 3 Umas include her fur, but Verxina might appear. True. True. She could be half Annie, I'm not gonna lie. But she does race mile distance. She does race mile distance. I'm just assuming they would at least release a short distance, mile distance character for the half Annie. That's my hopes. Because if they release a medium distance, long distance, it makes no sense. Because we still have what, 2 more months until the new scenario. So yeah. Although I'm not training for the CM to improve Twin Turbo, when I'm testing a speedrun parent for Food Festival, surprisingly when I used Same Sky, I accumulated 800k points for Maruzensky, around 600k points. Jeez. Wait, in one training run, 800k points? That is crazy. I guess I can make a good quota, even 1 run per day, which is fan count most likely 200k to 400k on normal training. When I test a speedrun parent for Food Festival. Wait, so... were you doing like all the G1 races or something? There's like no way you get that much 800k fans. What the heck did you do? What the heck did you do? Like if I could if I could just do that through wait, hold on. Yeah, because I wouldn't mind just spending 1 run a day just to focus it on accumulation of fans. I don't know. $800k points. If I just do that, like you said, once a day, that'll add up. That'll add up. Because that's literally like 2 to 3 runs, depending on how many you get. Maybe even 4 if you only get 200k. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, let me know if that's all just doing all the G1 races, because I wouldn't mind spending 1 run. Because I really want to, you know, get that fan contribution up. But about the daily 1 full support card. Already got 2 SSR stamina, Narita Brian's, and yesterday's Wise Nature that I made her 3 LB. I actually haven't pulled any SSR cards from the daily pulls. Though I don't know how I feel about it. How many skills did I get from that? Did I get an S? Ooh, yes, I got the double S combo. But Saturn, who knows? Maybe I can still save this run. I don't know. Even with the loss, I doubt it. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe she'll still even be better than the Maruzensky I had ready anyway. Or placeholding anyway. Though it gave me a collection, but still SSR freebies, still thankful. But I'm still hoping this luck factor will be given me instead on the half anniversary pull if there's a particular card or Uma I want to pull. Don't we all? Don't we all? I hope it's something that we want to pull for. Let me actually check the news real quick just to see if anything has popped up. Nope, the only thing recently is just currently confirmed issues. So I guess that's a lot to read. I'm not gonna bother. I am not gonna bother. But still, thank you, Cygames. Oh, like Ren said, maybe I can get Daichi Ruby after a couple years in Global. Well, when did she get released? Second year, and well, basically the second year. You gotta wait. You still gotta wait for the game to release, and then you gotta wait for 2 years. But yeah, if I ever will be just a well-sought friend, not for support card, but rental parent factors, well, I'll for sure be adding you then. Again. So for Train Along Uma in this video, I got you E3 Maruzensky, sadly bad factor run since not good factors, or I can say I was not able to get the 3 must-have white factors. Even though the fan contribution for the circle is 806,472, running all mile, medium, long distance, long G1 races, 21 out of 22 wins. If getting 30k points as my highest ranked Uma at the moment for Maruzensky, what? 30k points. 30k points? As in the rank points? 30k? Hold on, I'm trying to think because where I'm at. Because 30k doesn't seem... At least I feel like you should be getting higher than 30k. Hold on. I need to check something. I feel like I'm tripping. Even though the fan contribution for the circle is 806. That's a lot. And this is doing mile, medium, long. But are you doing... Did you do the 3 back-to-back spring races in the second year? The derby into the mile distance race after that, I forgot what it was called. And then the Takarazuka Kinen. Was it? I think it was those 3. $30k points. That's my highest ranked Uma. What do you mean? When you say 30k, I'm assuming you're talking about this. So I'm kind of confused how you would have 30k as your highest ranked Uma at the moment. But you've been running UDs, so I'm kind of confused. I need more explanation. What? Oh, because I was confused because I knew 30k was around UEs. So yeah. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let me do this. Nope, can't do that. Maybe I can do this. No, I can't do that either. Oh wait. Yeah, we'll just do that. Whatever. Huh, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna do one run today, maybe today or tomorrow. And try one run. Or yeah, one run with just doing that. I want to see how many fan contribution I can get. I actually want to try to see if I can do... Could you do all the short mile, medium, long distance as well? Like if I was going to use a character who can do all 4 distances. Technically Maruzensky can, but you know. But other than that, the room ID are also posted on Eugen's comment. Check it out if you guys want to do the practice races. And Nova had responded saying, I have never seen the Dragon Ball Gacha. I do believe it exists somewhere. Not a fan of Dragon Ball though, so the thought just left my mind. Yeah, there's two of them. I prefer Dokkan because Legends is, in my opinion, more of the must needed to pay to win because of the PvP aspect of it. But yeah, it's just another gacha. I just hate the no pity system, but it made me the player I am today when it comes to gachas. Or at least one of the games that made me the player I am today, I guess. Thought I had 0 on my other veggies for some reason. But thank you for the comment, Eugen, and Nova for replying. And lastly, we do have a comment from Ren, but let me just double check there are no other comments. Once again, I think I'll just do Wise. But the last comment is from Ren. I haven't played Dokkan in a minute, honestly. For me, before the anniversary, I haven't either. But I don't know. I've been playing it kinda right now, but just trying to get more gems and all that. But when Jane comes out, it won't be all attackers. I used to use Piper instead of Corrin, but eh. But yeah, this team has worked entirely, and I have that bank boot for attackers. Don't remind me of Dura. That was pain. I wonder what the Annie character is. Well, first, let's see. Jane, because she's an anomaly. I never really thought about using Piper. I never really thought about using her, but I do have her. Don't remind me of Dura. That was pain. Sorry, I just had to because it was, you know, it was the last time you. It was the last time you. I don't know. I don't. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It was like the last like memorable moment of like, because you were saving, but you kept pulling before the anniversary. I'm just like, and then you kind of did it once again. So tried to get Navia when she first came out. Didn't get her. Yikes. I got Navia and I never really stopped using her. Yeah, Genshin is the perfect game where, for me at least, where characters will sit and rot. I use 2 specific teams because I switch off between them. Although I do have other teams I can use, it's just these 2 teams are my best ones, I would say. And I'm just doing dailies. I don't necessarily, and then I still have to do the story, but will that require me to use like a different variations of teams? Most likely not. Most likely not, especially if it's just story. If I do the Spiral Abyss, obviously, then yeah, I would have to consider what teams I have to use, but other than that, doesn't necessarily matter to me. When I saw people mention Uma, they were all like, cringe horse anime. So yeah, honestly, I didn't know you could get a G to S. Wowie. I never really heard that. When I would see it online or anything like that, I never really heard anyone really talk crap about it. But at the same time, I don't necessarily look for those things or have, like, if they just pop up in front of me, then they just pop up in front of me, and that's usually how I get to in the know of things, I guess. I guess. Or I willingly do it, but I never really like willingly search like reviews or anything like that when it or reactions or thoughts on a specific anime or game or anything like that, because I personally just want to see it from my own 2 eyes if I do want to continue playing the gacha game, or will I continue watching this anime series if it does continue on, so to speak, because I don't necessarily drop animes as well. So I will watch it even if it's bad. Must I say it again? School days. That's it. It's probably still Wuwo was confirmed for PS5. Yeah, it's still confirmed. I was just checking if it was confirmed or if it was out. But it was just confirmed, which I said yesterday. When I meant confirmed on PlayStation, I meant to play it and things. Well, that's two different things. That is two different things. That is two completely different things. I don't know. I might get on Wuwa again for the login. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't log in just... I mean, you didn't get on Wuwa just for the logins. Because I don't know how long you haven't been playing. So if you haven't logged in during the, like, Jinxie, Chun-Li, you missed out on free pulls that you could have just held on to. The GTA game is confirmed for PS5 too, so I guess I'll try it. All I can say is watch the video. You can buy a whole high-rise. This should be a video called 13 Minutes of Neverless Everless. You should watch it. It has a gameplay in it, so yeah. You'll see how it's GTA. Well, I'll definitely have to see it, because I'm definitely confused on how it is. On the whole GTA thing. Like, if the whole... because it's open world. If the whole aspect is just an anime version of GTA, an anime gacha version of GTA, then I guess. If that's the vibe I get, I think I would be okay with it. I mean, it looks nice from the pictures I saw, at least. So I guess it should be okay, right? Random word of the day, lollipop hishi. Day 41 of asking random questions, long or short hair? I feel like this should have been more clarified. Like, the reason why I say more specified is for myself, or for like, I don't want to say like for my significant other, because I don't think that would necessarily matter too much. Let alone I don't have a significant other. So, that was gonna be the second one. The third one would be anime waifu, and I think I've mentioned this before, where, and mostly falls. It doesn't really necessarily matter about the hair length. It just so happens that a good majority falls in like the medium shoulder length, unintentionally, or it could be a good combination of both, just like Teo having, you know, the short over here and the ponytail long in the back, because when she has her hair up it just looks like she has short hair, you know. Ita's another example, but I do like long haired waifus also. Hikari Cap, you know, Duramente. If I look at other waifus, if I say like Tanoki would most likely notice, Maki Nishikino from Love Live, medium length. Just too many. I mean, if we talk about Persona 5 with Makoto, you think about it, hers is more short. But I liked her as a character. That was a different story. I don't necessarily choose because of the hair, so to speak. So since it's long or short, I'm gonna just pick long. Because my original answer is medium length. Because I'm literally in between. I'm literally either medium or long. Short, if it just so happens that the character that I do like has short hair. Whereas Makoto's doesn't seem too short, but it's still, you know, for my liking, kind of short for my liking. Like, let me take a good look at this again. I haven't seen a picture of her in such a long time. And like her hair's not too short, but it's still like above shoulder. So that's still, to me, that's short. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll just go with long. Yeah. You're a Sagittarius? Me too, yo. Yeah, I am a Sagittarius. Didn't I mention my birthday last year? I'm pretty sure I did. Or did I not? Have I even? I don't think I've ever. Well. I guess I haven't. I tried searching the comment section. Oh, wait, hold on. Three months. Let me see. How long ago? Yeah, I see comments even from. Oh, wait. Did you say it? That's a real question. Yeah, everyone from that usually commented has said. I guess you just didn't. I guess it just didn't remember because I did mention it. I thought I didn't mention it for a sec. I was like, I'm pretty sure I did mention it when I had my birthday. But yeah, I'm a Sagittarius, early Sagittarius, so I'm kind of like a split between Scorpio and Sagittarius, but I'm more towards the Sagittarius. I feel like when I have looked up my whole, what was it called? Whatever it's called, I forgot what it's called. What is it called? Um, astrological sign, right? That's what it's called. So stupid. Um, yeah, I feel like I'm more towards Sagittarius when I looked up my personality and all of that. But I do have some hints of Scorpio, which is scary to accurate. It's scary how accurate it can be, but it's true. If you got speed, you could become a horse girl. I, uh, I'll stay normal, human. Thank you very much. The condiments expand. Well, now there's you who came up with the mayo one, Nova with the ketchup one, and Eugen with the mustard. The trio. The trio of condiments. Like the main trio of condiments have now become a thing. I'll be turning Internet 50 today. I don't know if I'll be able to turn Internet 50 today. I think I'm like a few thousand away and I don't have any commissions to do. So I need to find the to trigger the commissions left and just have to do Hollow Zero, get those points out of the way because I haven't done it this week yet, and any other things that I can that can give me points. Also, I think I'm on 10 of Shield Defense Stable Mode. I have S on 8th and lower and an A on 9th. I haven't done 10 yet, so yeah, I think I'm on 10 in Shield Defense, although I don't think I beat it. I went into the other Shield Defense, I guess essentially the other part of it, or the was it I don't know. I don't want to say unstable because I don't think that's right, but just the other one. And that one, I think I only went a couple in. I'm not too sure. But I'm gonna try the level 10 Shield Defense and redo my 9th level because I think I was a little off from getting an S on that one. Probably because I was underleveled and yeah. Now I have actually better stuff, or not better stuff. Yeah, you could say I have some drive disc, not the best, but I have some drive disc just to have on them, just to give some extra stats. But I didn't have Qingyi then also, so that might make a difference. But thanks for the video. Have a good shoo-shoo, dude. I'll have a good shoo-shoo, dude. Other than that, thank you for the comment, Ren. And all the other comments, Eugen and Nova. Appreciate it, as always. Now let's just get these... let's just get these out of the way. Yeah, this one wasn't the best because I didn't reach 1700. Pretty sure my stamina is low. Do I necessarily care? No. So let's just go on, because I lost that one race because I got trigger happy and clicked the green button instead. But here we are, 1665 on speed, 534 on stamina, 1300 exact on power, 1234, oh, 1234 on guts, and 1242 on wise, with S aptitudes on both dirt and mile distance, which I hope I can get on my cap as well. I mean, with my placeholder it is, but I haven't gotten a better one. I'm really focusing on cap on my off-camera runs though. One more refresh. Yeah, no new comments. UE3. Didn't you get a UE3, Eugen? That Maruzensky you were talking about? Let me take a look. Back to the comments. Yeah, UE3. I actually didn't take a look at that agree cap. That you said I had a good blue factor. I don't even know what it was. But other than that, that is gonna be pretty much it for this video, guys. So if you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know. What day are we on? It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, let me know how the excitement is for the half Annie. Although I wish I knew what the banner was, even though it's like 2-3 days away. I don't want to know already. And I kind of just want to get to see him out of the way, because I've just been having the same training every time, so. Although I am having fun training. Cap, at least. And Hishi Amazon hasn't really disappointed me too much, but yeah, let me know how excited you are now that it's the week of the half Annie. And also, I mean, I'm assuming y'all are done preparing for the CM. I'm just trying to get the best I can by the CM, as per usual. And if there's anything else you guys want to talk about or ask me, leave down in the comment section. As long as it's appropriate, I will respond to it. And if you guys haven't joined a circle, or you guys are looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I am in. It is called Shoo Shoo. Once you give that a search, click request join. It'll let me know that you sent a request. Go back to the comment section, let me know that you sent a request, and let me know what your in-game name is, just so I can make sure that I add you into the circle and not someone else. It'll be crazy if there's 2 names, identical names. That would be funny, because then I would just be like, well, now I need to know who your who your character is, because on your profile, because there's no way I will figure it out. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.